Okay, so you're basically done with the shield maze. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't think so. And in one of the rooms, we failed perception checks by everybody, so not much we can do about that one. But, not important, I guess. Can't get through there. You get the sword? Oh yeah, we got the sword. Yeah, we got Defiance. Ta-da! Defiance. Or Radiance, sorry, Radiance. I don't know why I call it Defiance, it's Radiance. That's the important part, so. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, Gimpy's not buffed. I guess we can grab all this stuff now. It's worthless, basically, but or near worthless. Dun, dun, dun.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Wonder who that is. The surface finally missed the fresh air so much.
Together we stand.
So Gimpy's on death's door because he got one shot in that final fight in the maze. Because, you know, cheaters. This deep rift leads to the catacombs under the city where the Mongols live. Okay, so we're not going back that way. Boy, no stuff in here. You hear the sounds of battle from above. Out of the pan and into the fire.
I will see this through.
Oh, he's following us, huh?
Our path.
Nothing. Oh, that's right there. Totally forgot about this part. What you guys doing? Airbeth. Half worked before you wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots Anevia.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out.
Such a good friend that they'd never remember my name.
Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabris. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there.
Where are we?
The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders. But it's now been taken over by cultists.
What was the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabris will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
Voice acting is expensive. Yeah, I wish it was all voice too, but it's expensive. That's the problem.
I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
Met some mongrels who live beneath Canabris. This is land.
Most people in Canabris think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
Yeah. What's the situation in the city?
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabris hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabris.
Tell me about the wardstone. Why is it so important?
The wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The wardstones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabris obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
How did the wardstone end up in the Great Garrison?
The demons have long laid siege to Canabris, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost. Yet. Dascari has gone, but the wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
Smites? What are you talking smites for? Arcanists don't get smites. Sorcerer Paladin. Drop smite on an enemy, then hit it with magic missile. Oh, you can't. You're not going to be able to get much out of that. You don't get enough smites.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why.
Smite causes any damage you deal by your charisma bonus to the damage roll. So with magic missile hitting 6 times or whatever. Yeah, you can't do enough smites to make that useful though, can you? You don't get that many smites. Should have what happened. Don't know why. Okay, so let's not waste any time to battle.
That's the spirit. You, take Anavia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
That stupid locust. I'm not prepared for this.
You're labeled breathing, interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Orgus is holding this rapier hilt in a white-knuckled grip, and Beetle Swip trickles down his temple. Mickey is barking
Lord
for some
Horgus
reason.
Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canobris can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Ioma Day! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
She raises her blade, and the soldiers, inspired by her cry, rush into battle with renewed vigor. Okay, so let's save.
I will guide us.
Where's the free stuff? Masterwork? Yeah, we'll take those. So can we go this way? Or are we supposed to go this way? We're supposed to go this way, aren't we? Guess not. They're just teasing us with that door. Not completed your mission in the Great Garrison yet, but I want to.
Let me draw the first blood.
Yeah, too far away. Oh, look at Staunton. Staunton's our favorite war priest. Okay, so they're just humans, so we can blast them with acid and stuff.
Attack!
Or not.
I'll cut you wide open.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, she can't charge him. I don't think she's gonna squeak through there.
No mercy for the wicked.
That goes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Anything funny? Yeah, we had land on the first time. Dun, dun, dun. So fighters don't get smites. No, they don't. No, they don't. The only thing they really get is the whole, you know, the spell levels keep going up with them. And they get the little bit of armor stuff. I was very disappointed with the signifier, to be honest. It feels like it's not done or something. Because you didn't even get a mask, which is kind of was supposed to be the cool thing, right? You're supposed to be wearing a mask that was supposed to give you stuff or do stuff for you, but it never worked or never got it.
The spirits demand your blood.
No, it's done. Some your seats are just lame. But it doesn't read to be long. Like I said, it didn't seem like it had all that stuff. It didn't feel finished. Assassin, for example, is just contracted by 90% of this game being immune to poison. Oh, well, that's not helpful, is it?
No glory without risk.
And behind here. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
I'm making me look bad at this rate. Scroll. Pick up a lot of the stuff on the way out, right? I hope.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. Shouldn't be watching. Some people just liquefy. What? Oh, when they get blown up.
I am helpful.
Wow.
Am I not?
Didn't fail that roll. Well, nothing in here really, is there? You don't know what happened to them? They exploded. They exploderated. Oh, they don't let us collect stuff? It's the wardstone. Hey, I know you. So you're out of the... You're not... So you're one of these cultists. How's it going, pal? Want to join? Your lot will be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. The Crusaders are over. Soon the demons will rule the world, whole world. He's going. All hail whatever. Cowardly traitor, I swear on something. Oh, that went by too fast.
Save the last one for me.
Well, I guess we should hold the left side, right? Critically hit your pinky, you explode. Pretty much. Oh, look, Sela. This guy's trying to sneak up.
Into the fray.
Nice miss. Cammy. Lower his armor class for fun. Why'd you go right by them? I never even know. I didn't notice they had little tails before. That's funny. Gimpy, unfortunately, does not have any real good spells for this. Get away from them, though. It's the same game with Weird Too Smart for Their Own Good Fox person, right? Yes. Yes, it's the same game as that. Oh, look, Dazzle.
You won't survive me.
See, exploding stuff. Man with the crit. Go stomping. He looks so funny when he doesn't look like a zombie. And plus he's not making all those funny noises either. Almost disappointing.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Go. Guess we just have Cammy shooting stuff, huh? Plus it has a bonus, blah blah blah. Does she have any special abilities? Oh, Ghost Touch. Doesn't need to be Ghost Touch.
You are today's sacrifice.
How's it going over here? Going well?
Do not hold back.
Gimpy can't afford to roll ones.
Endure this.
Oh, very good job there, Staunton. Sela.
The
Halfling soldier with a shield bigger than them. It's not as good as a dwarf when they carry a tower shield.
Strike as one.
Or as I like to call it, a door.
Make every strike count.
Okay, I'll go next. You guys winning over here? Just looks like you're doing fine. Charge? No charge.
No
Stand between
glory
them.
without risk!
Oh, for those who didn't know, Sela is using a Cult of Baphomet shield. Why? Because reasons. Because why not? It was there. We needed an extra heavy shield.
I'll cut you wide open.
Dretch was up here, wasn't he? There he is. Ow. Gimpy, closer. Let's do an extra magic missile at Dretch. Only injured. That's not good. Nice miss. Plan.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Closer. So is there any other class that has smite besides Paladin and Hell Knight? Not that I'm aware of. I didn't even know Hell Knights. Oh yeah, I guess they do, don't they? War Priests don't get smite. Okay, she needs to drink a potion. She is down almost 20 hit points. Now it's potions. There's a good one. This is good for 2d8. Ugh. Well, he's wounded, so.
Into the fray!
And heal yourself a little bit. Cammy. Get a little closer.
The spirits demand your blood.
The Dretch missed. Somebody missed. It's Gimpy. I wish Gimpy had a fire spell about right now.
Attack!
Dun, dun, dun. Finish that one off.
You won't survive me.
Get a little closer. Stomp him. You can do it. Go stomp him. Ow. Okay, that's got to stop.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice.
Cammy with a kill. Airbeth, you gonna join us over here? No?
We shall overcome.
Might be able to dazzle them next turn. not very good with those attacks of opportunity.
Endure this!
Here they come. Reinforcements. Okay. Gotta check another potion. That and smack him.
Take you.
There we go. Dead demon.
Go for their hearts!
Dun, dun, dun.
Do not hold back.
Okay, next. Kill the wizard. In range, so, right? Don't have to move. A little bit of walking.
Make every strike count.
Bummer. The stun. Run faster. Missed his ray of frost and died. Okay.
Godspeed.
See if there's anything good in here. More scrolls. I'm gonna miss out on loot here. It feels like it's happening. More scrolls. Take claves. Closet longbow. Masterwork scimitar. Scrolls. Crossbow. Punching dagger. Closet longbow. Masterwork scimitar.
Let us press on.
Potions, Masterwork Scythe. These aren't Masterwork, right? No. Oh, it's a dead little wizard. Interesting choice for scrolls for the wizard. Okay, Gammy needs to drink some potions. Da-da-da. Go mod go. There we go. Okay, so that's closed. The heavy blunt object was cleared. They used to try to break down the door. I like how they wait for us. That's it for us. Oh. Chainmail's only, it's 25 for 25 pounds. Size because of masterwork. Good enough. They're already heavy, so. Uh-oh. No going back. Oh no, Mrs. Gimpy just caught Rocket snoozing. Now he's got to go for a walk.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh! What an unexpected surprise! Staunton,
My little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Minagho. You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Airbeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on the floor, his hardened, craggy face like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minagho, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabris. She must be back to finish what she started.
Staunton, do you know this demon?
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Garrison fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, no, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
And of course she runs, because that's what she does best.
Yet another obstacle.
Gimpy needs better spells. He needs better spells. Acid and stuff isn't worth it against them.
Strike as one.
Plan. In range. Kinda. Yeah. Okay, so 5 foot step forward. So still take 2 shots, a little bit closer.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, that's right. Need cold iron against stupid demons. She doesn't have slumber yet. Lowers AC. Failed, so he'll be armor class penalty for a few rounds. Gimpy, you scrolls, you've got a bunch. Yeah, but most of them, I don't think he has any ranged ones. I don't really need the scrolls. I think most of the scrolls he has anyway are like divine. Uh-oh. See that? Nobody charged up with you. Gimpy. Oh, this is regular human.
Attack!
He misses. Plan.
You won't survive me.
Oh, there's stretch right here. Shit. Cammy, get away from this thing. Wish she had slumber. Screw with his attack rolls. Need to save, it's still good for a round. Sila. We're running out of potions for this.
Into the fray!
Okay, heal yourself. That's the last one. Get in there, Beth.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Being a little tough here. This is a dretch. Stick away. Oh, he's uninjured. Man. Don't step away. Go in that direction.
Endure this!
You know, rolling ones does not help my situation whatsoever. Let's reduce his attack rolls. See if that helps. Made it. Saving throw. Wonderful. See what's down. Here, Beth. I don't know why you're coming all the way back here. And now they're shooting at Cammy because friggin' Irabeth backed up too much. What's this fight? What's this fight? Roll.
Make every strike count!
Cammy. You need to drink a potion or something, otherwise they're going to shoot you. I don't know why she has a large person. Crap, you rolled 2 hit points. Use his chance to hit. He failed, so it's going to be that way for him for a while. Sima's still down. Your breath is screwed up. Gimpy, can't use that against him. Too far away.
We shall overcome.
And get a little bit closer. Can shoot these guys. Looks like it. So go after the wizard.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
Yay, one shot the wizard. So Cammy should be mostly okay. Much better. 7 hit points. And uses AC. Fails in AC penalty for a while. Does body blocking work in this game? They have crossbows. No. No, you can't block shots like that. The only thing that can stop shots is actual like barriers, like the walls and stuff like that. Yeah, they changed the combat engine from Kingmaker a little bit, because in Kingmaker you could physically block things, like you could actually form a wall of melee characters to protect your back people, so that, you know, like if we would have Irabeth and Sela and a couple others just form a line here, these guys wouldn't have been able to charge back into these guys back here in Kingmaker. But they changed it for whatever reason for this one, so that people aren't obstacles that you can just freely walk through, which kind of lame, because I kind of liked it in Pathfinder, but because you could actually, you know, block people away from your more susceptible people. But again, they changed it. I don't know if it blocked. You can still shoot people though. You can still shoot people. He just lopped his arm off, didn't he? Gimpy, these are just regular people. Good shot, Gimpy. Land. Forward. 5-foot step going in that direction.
You won't survive me.
So Lan is basically saving the day at this moment. Just one-shotting people is really helping. Reduce his armor class. That to make the higher difficulties harder. If you play on core or higher, the enemies rush your lowest AC party members. Yeah, that's what they do. They do that in normal too. Hate to break it to you. Well, this sucks. Scrolls. Potions.
A bright future awaits us.
Top. Okay. Brave Sickening. Never use that. See, a lot of these scrolls can't even use. But most of them are divine. Can I camp? Are they actually going to let us camp?
Hesitate.
Apparently they will. I will take advantage. Alchemy. Is that what Sila's good for? Hearty meals. She's not now. Actually, +5.
You know, I hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
Oh.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to kill.
Cause I'm out of almost made me spit my water all over my monitor. Oh, we already got those guys. Okay, next. Oh, Lord Religion. See how this goes.
I am helpful, am I not?
Demon Lord, the unholy symbol of Discard, the Demon Lord who attacked Canabras, drawn in human blood. Oh, that's on the wall, I can barely see it. That's there.
The mongrel.
Look, it's a wardstone that's been ticked over. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening, voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink, and illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, But wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom! Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof, pledge your loyalty to Baphomet, and when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories, even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums, don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minagho, Lily II and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Shh.
Yes, of course,
Come
you're
on,
right.
you pansy.
I grieve for the
Get
common
back in
folk
there
as
and
well.
fight.
Feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in this world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
You feel a sudden rush of wild rage, and with it comes a feeling of monstrous, unbridled, destructive power. It is like the power you felt in the shield maze when you were confronting Savakamalak, whatever, and now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. Shut your filthy mouth, scum. Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again, stronger now. They repeat your words like a choir of angels.
Hey, no eyes! Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us to lose all hope. She won't succeed.
I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, At least I'll die a decent death.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back. And heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
We'll see how tough
Looks like we're
you
fighting
really
each other.
are. We let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
So an elf with a deformed face as it throws her Hunt's holy symbol at them. Okay.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
So we didn't have this happen on the Lich path, or the evil run, we should say. Oh, they just encumbered us. Great. Top 10 anime betrayals? Maybe. Sela. Let's do some smiting of evil.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Plan. Kill the little guys first.
Endure this!
A bit closer for next time. Gammy, you look a little hurt.
I have
Well, that's
no
Gimpy,
need for
that's
this.
not. There we go. Lan is just a boss. He's pretty good. If you build him right, he's even better. Let's see. Let's use AC on that guy for next turn. Let's see, failed, so it'd be AC penalty for a few rounds. And they're starting. No, you're hitting the wrong one. They're going after the good, wrong people, I think. No, we can't use the sparkle. Oh, there it goes. A bit closer. And use the dazzle.
This is how it feels.
Oh well. Nice. Throwing out lightning bolts so early. Yeah, that's great.
The light take you!
Heal yourself. Man, don't stand there. No, the lightning bolt was a little
Make every strike
unexpected. Let's stop him. Gimpy. We can deal with those guys a little bit. Blast them with cold. Or not. Again, don't get too close to her. Because of that bullshit.
I'm tired of playing around.
Oh,
now.
that's part of the plan, isn't it?
You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
She cheated. Yeah, but the thing is, she didn't really hurt herself. Demoness whispers a spell, and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Your evil spell won't stop a righteous army.
Iomedae is with us!
Yes, yes. Keep telling yourself that.
I shall not falter.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen.
Healing your wounds
That way you will be notified by
but you were
Twitch when Gimpy
unconscious for
goes
so
live.
long, I was starting to
You
worry
can
we'd
also
lost
follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. And I forgot that fight we're supposed to lose. Beating up on a level 2 at level 2 is kind of not to be expected. What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Found a cultist dispatch in the dungeon. It seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
But I want to be a hero. What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Tell me about the wardstone. Why is it so important?
The wardstones are a gift of Iomede. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The wardstones keep the world
we already knew
from
this.
expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
She smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Everything's clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabra still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Sure, sure.
Yes, one more thing. If
One
you're
more
in the
thing?
area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Okay. Dump, dump, dump. Anything in the chest? Oh, there is. So boots, amulet, and a head chopper. I think this is Kickstarter stuff. Constitutional saving throws against movement and pairing conditions. Sure, why not? This is persuasion skill and chopper. Persuasion and lower nature. Oh, we leveled up. Stuff in storage. Or sorry, not storage, but inventory. And we leveled up. Hey, wait, mind if I bend your ear about something? She is outside your door, leaning casually against the shelf. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission, I get that. And I know you'll get the job done, I saw you in action. But here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. Everything seems clear so far, what else do you wish to discuss? So the rift that damned the beetle left with its side? Yeah, well, it cut the city into two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. And Scots tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried it to make sure. But if you've got a mind to go across, and I think you're going to have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You what? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here for all cozy-like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it? When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here, they could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost upper hand and that we're going to push back hard. If things kick off here, you should know after they attack, some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you got any business that needs to take care of, you better do it soon. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Blah blah.
Now, please stop talking to me. It is kind of creepy.
It's not that creepy. Dum dum dum. So who are we looking for? Besides the free stuff over there. Normal survivor, peasant survivor. Seems different. Is it? Haze. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. You spot other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to keep calm. He raises his eyes to meet yours. He says faintly, I am Foreign Autumn Haze at your service. His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no signs of pain or fear in his gray eyes. Do you need help? After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who are you? My name is Foreign Autumn Haze. I come here from the from Kyonin, because I'm a hunter and all minions of evil are my quarry. I won't say more than that, if you don't mind. We are strangers and of different races and cultures. I'd rather not tell you more than necessary. Who wounded you? A sinner and accomplice of demons. The quarry I'm hunting of this inhospitable place. Gimpy, you can trust me. I might be able to help you. After a brief pause, Forn says, it would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who's your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kalesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters. He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. He purses his lips. There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for the learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. Aid you in your hunt. Covers his eyes warily. I thank you, but this is my mission. I am used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalesa, take caution. She's turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. What does this Kalesa look like again? Succeeded. Her skin is dark. Her hair preternaturally white. Her red eyes can be seen perfectly in the dark, which, to my dismay, I've come to know from experience. But bright light causes her kind pain. I used a chemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. It appears this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as dark or cavern elves. They're rarely seen on the surface, or it is surprising to encounter here. So it is surprising to encounter here. Like, no, where are you? I won't hold anything back now that you know who I am, why I made my way here, blah, blah, blah. Tell me about yourself. Stuff. More stuff. When you choose to be a hunter of evil, I don't really care. Remind me who's a quarry? No. Okay, we're good. I think this might be a drow. See a shadow pass over Forn's eyes at a single instant. Then his face is just as passive as before. A drow, unlikely. It is more plausible that her dark service has left a brand similar to the one that twisted the entire cursed drow race. A coincidence, I would think. Blah blah. Good fortune. Okay, so that's a story that goes on for a little while. Dun, dun, dun. Go outside.
Our path leads on.
Pink Eye and Dara. Imposing young Oriette is surrounded by a crowd of crusaders who are hanging on her every word. I hope this example clearly illustrates the difference between Diska, legionnaires from the last war, and the crusaders. The perfection of form and spirit they were imbued with during creation turned them into parts of a well-balanced war machine, not a ragtag bunch of individuals, but a united whole. Now tell me again why I'm supposed to be impressed by your reckless assaults, where everyone is fighting for their ego and for the right to beat their peers to a swift but pointless heroic sacrifice. Some of the crusaders grumble unhappily, but it is clear that they are captivated by the woman's words. The only exception is a scraggly and disheveled halfling monk, whose puffy black eye gives him away as a brawler and a troublemaker. He enthusiastically pushes forward and tries to engage, but one of his friends swiftly jabs him in the back with an elbow, making the poor fellow pause to catch his breath. Quietly listen. One of the Crusaders angrily curls his fist tightly and retorts with a burst of passion. If those gists of yours, or whatever, had come for us, we'd have their guts for garters. You think we've never fought a mighty adversary before? Soldier's stern facade cannot fully conceal his relish. He clearly plans to enjoy the confrontation. The Crusaders around him look upon their exotic opponent with a mixture of irritation and piqued interest. The woman chuckles before cutting off her interlocutor. I would love to see you storm a 60-foot tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries siege fortifications on its back. And I'll have you know, these fortifications were defended by Jiskan, a priest craftsman armed with demon-bound war machines. They use the enemies you cannot defeat as mindless weapons. The woman gives the people around her a triumphant look and adjusts her clothes with pointed nonchalance. Her voice takes on a lecturer's tone. You should not argue with someone who happens to be the most authoritative researcher on the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. The woman looks at you and flashes an amused smile. The lecture is over. Do my esteemed listeners have any questions? Who are you? I'm Indra, a warrior, magus, and scholar of classical warfare from Garund. How the woman peers at you apprehensively in sighs. I admit that I am mildly offended by the fact that my name is entirely unfamiliar to you, but I'm willing to accept that this is due to Aveston's isolation from the sophisticated culture of the world at large. Come a long way to be here. Why did you come here? What is this last war that you mentioned? Last war of Jiska. Of course, a large-scale conflict that took place 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. It was a war against the Osirian pharaoh of forgotten plagues, the war that ended the legendary Jiska Imperium, an epic struggle that became the most vibrant page in military history. Alas, all conflicts that followed it were but a pale shadow, including the one I am witnessing here. You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. A debate. Oh, I will be happy to prove that the current conflict can't hold a candle to the last war of Jiska. Very well. The last war of Jiska was waged using a significantly greater number of troops. Both sides actively relied on reinforcements from allied planes, and their strategic planning was perfected through no fewer than 7 rounds of intensive design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. Compared to the Jiska, we are but stone club-wielding kobolds. I would like to conclude my thesis with a few words of wise counsel from Dagon, an advisor to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. I doubt you will comprehend the true genius of his statement, but here it is nonetheless. The gadfly sees the ox pays no heed to the gadfly, but crimson fever takes them both. The events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. That is what you fail to grasp. Knowledge of the world. Either one. Principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. Do diplomacy. Succeeded. The earnestness of the faces of those around you have taken away Irdara's panache, encouraging her to backtrack and stumble over words. Of course, I am not trying to diminish the importance of current events. What I'm trying to say is that, from the standpoint of history, and particularly the history of warfare, she falls silent, fixedly staring at the unfriendly eyes of her audience. The true importance of these developments won't become obvious until later. She offers a pretentious dismissal. As a scholar, I cannot deny that there is a certain truth beneath your skeptical statements. History is a complex discipline rooted in fact and an evidentiary base that grows ever more meager the farther the described period is from the present moment. Of course, if I were to argue in bad faith, the way Crusaders embellished their tales of slaying a single Brimarak by adding a dozen Balors, for example, I could win this debate, but I am above such things. and therefore I am forced to admit that your skepticism is not entirely without merit. I'm sure you would have been able to expound on your arguments in a longer discussion. She nods with obvious relief. I'm glad we both understood this limitation. It is always a pleasure to face a worthy opponent, even if the debate takes place in a grimy tavern, perhaps especially because of that. Question mark. Or no, no question mark. She unbuckles her sword belt and hands you the weapon. This is a
bag
worthy
of
blade.
water. Stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Blah blah. It'll be of use not only for the strong, but also for the wise. And this is where I bid you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pack tactics to drive their prey like hordes of livestock. It is about time I go back to my research. A hint of a smile graces Indra's lips when she sees disappointment in the eyes of many crusaders around her. Stay safe. And off she goes. So last time we saw her, we didn't beat her in that little event or whatever it was. So Claw just got a short sword. Flaming, +1, fast wielding. Not a horrible starting sword. Pretty good actually. Dun, dun, dun. Sea Light, Eagle Watch Crusader. You know, where's this one we talked to? Pathfinder, yeah. So, Zenvec Confrontation. Stuff. Don't really care. Know about you. Oh, I need brave and experienced fighters. 4,500. That amount is unacceptable. I'm sorry, but the Society has established several rates to avoid competition between Pathfinders in different countries.
I will guide us.
Okay, so 4,500. We have a whole whopping 34. But we are currently overloaded too. This guy is... he's a merchant too. Some of the scrolls you're selling. So, all that stuff. Bulk selling. Hold on to that. Sell all these. Sell those. Hold on to the Masterwork Longbow for now. Hold on to the glaive. Cold iron. Fire. Cold iron javelin. Yeah, probably not going to use any better javelins, but you never know. Okay. So, 2,500. So that gets us enough to recruit one mercenary. Question is, what do I want? Who do we want to join us first? So, customs. So I need 4 mercenaries, but this will be the first of the 4. The question is, who's it going to be? It's going to be either Mickey, Rocket, Veronica, or Scout. What do we want to do first? What should they be? So, depends on who we're going to keep. Who should we keep in the group? Sela? As a paladin? Should we get a tank? And then we have everybody else do whatever they do? That could work. But who? What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do with Veronica? I wanted to do something with her. Shit, what was it? Oh, we got dogs. These are all female. Looks like that's from Disney. These are all female ones. An archer, a ranger, slayer, fighter. Angry one. That looks like Rocket going for his food. We want to be first. Shit, I thought I had an idea for Veronica. I can't remember what it was. Let's do... I don't know. I didn't know I was going to come up on this today, so didn't have anything planned. Mickey, some type of archer. That kind of looks like Mickey. So not alchemist. Blood Razor? No. Hunter. Hunter, animals with companions. Oh, Veronica was going to be my kineticist. That's what we're going to do. Just kidding. So we need to find a kineticist type portrait. The question is which one? Dun, dun, dun. Good kineticist type portrait female. What race? I don't know. Guess it'll depend on the portrait. Kind of a female, but not really what I'm looking for. Dwarves, elves. I think she's going to be an elf. I don't think they're going to have anything appropriate. Yes, there's new pictures here. We're looking for a good one for Veronica. She's going to be a kineticist. Always kind of like this one. Vern the kineticist, cool. Yeah. Could use that one. Dun, dun. She's not going to be doing lightning, though. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Okay, so kineticist. Specifically, a blood kineticist. Then race, human. Background selection. Oh, this one. Normal. Emissary. A leader. Well, that doesn't really help her, does it? Graspin, none, oblate. So an acolyte, so persuasion of the Lord, relation to the list of her skills. Also uses wisdom instead of charisma while attempting persuasion checks. I think that's a big deal. Lower nature and lower religion to the list of class skills. Uses intelligence instead of wisdom while attempting lore. Martial disciple. If you go none, doesn't get anything special. See, I don't know what her primary stats are as a problem yet, so we're going to come back to this. Go healer for now. We'll be coming back to you more than likely. Okay, so she needs dexterity and constitution, so it doesn't seem any real difference. That. Constitution, 40 saving throws, hit points. Changes enough to alter constitution, whatever. Okay, to blood cleanse the water as a creature's blood is just like any other sword and uses the knowledge to brutal ends. So, class skills, mobility, persuasion, stealth, magic device, and perception. Base attack bonus, fortitude and reflex, crack. Use your abilities to whatever, infusion stuff, burn. Oh, so she goes up to the levels. I'm not sure what her stats should be. So nature and religion. We're probably going to have a religious person. Bob the Rocacious broke. No, Bob's not going to be part of the group. Fortitude saving throws, athletics and nature. Character already has a class skill, weapon proficiency. No. Lumberjack. No, none of this stuff. Persuasion triggered the list of that. Persuasion knowledge of the world. She becomes proficient with rapiers, long swords, great swords, and bucklers. No, that doesn't apply to her. Persuasion and lower religion to list her class skills. No, don't need to do that. Uses her wisdom instead of charisma with adaptive persuasion. Not just that stuff. Use her intelligence instead of wisdom while adapting lower checks. Let's make her smarter instead of wiser. Swordsman, no. Alchemist. Knowledge Arcane. Gimpy's got that handled. He's got Persuasion too. Necromancer. So lower religion. Summoned undead creatures and companions get a +3 bonus to hit points. Orphan. Lower religion. Saving throws against demons. Want to be hunger. We've seen Scholar. Knowledge Arcana. No. Knowledge of the world. Here's the class women, weapon proficiency, armor proficiency, stuff. Her Kingdom's Daredevil. Shackles Corsair. Don't worry about that. Hermit. So it's just weapon stuff. She doesn't care about that. Street Urchin. Throwing axes, so a lot of trickery in there. Gimpy, I think, is an arcane scholar. Scholar of Nature. Oh. Select one Orson from Druid list to get a spell-like ability as well. Or at will. Flare, Guidance, Light, Resistance, Virtue. I don't want to play with that. Healer? Usually wisdom, intelligence instead of wisdom. Sure. Just to be different, I guess. So. Get just some extra skill points in there. Okay, so lore, nature, perception. One more point. Here to bell for balance, coordination. Character's mobility skill to move past opponents while predicting attacks for opportunity. Squeeze the tight spots. Yeah, go mobility. Okay, so for her, she's going to want point blank shot because she can be throwing a lot of stuff like that. And precise shot to shoot stuff that's in combat. And it's got to go water because it's blood. Water blast. So deity selection, not a big deal. Lawful neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil. Good old Asmodeus, because why not? Gotta be one of these three. So, lawful neutral works. Okay, so a portrait. Light type's fine. Face. Faces aren't the best. Scar.
Mask disengaged.
Stuff around the eyes. Hair. That was actually probably the closest. She looks a little pale though. Black hair. So war paint. Do you want war paint? No. Primary color for her. Red and red. Didn't seem to change much there. There's a
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs.
I'm good.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
This doesn't seem to change a whole lot, does it? How do you get rid of the stuff around their eyes? That's the real question. No backpack. Is that just her clothing? Or is that her tattoos and stuff? Doesn't look like it's not changing. Yeah, we'll live with this.
A trivial task.
Let's move.
Let us be careful.
Our hair actually isn't black.
Heal me quickly.
Hey, have a look. Cover me. Careful now. Damn this silly thing. Your luck's run out.
Ah, a test of my abilities. You should have run.
Contemplate on your mistakes. Strike with all your might. We won't falter.
That sounds kind of rocky, right? The appearance, her hair actually isn't black. More of a dark brown. Not that it matters. That's a little bit closer.
I'm
Here's
wounded.
the voice. Let's see. Veronica. Birthday doesn't matter. Okay.
I stand ready.
Special ability is all that stuff. Because kineticist. She's skilled because he's a human. Got those stuff. Okay, guess we should level up Gimpy to level 3. Stick with Arcanist, whatever. Arcanist. So, Arcane, World, Perception, Persuasion, and Magic Devices. So Gimpy's got Arcane and World handled. Veronica will do, looks like Nature. Guess I can look back, can I? Check that. So Veronica's at 6. Religion, that one too. So. Okay, so Gimpy needs a feat. As a spellcaster. Elemental focus. Do I want him to focus on any particular element? Spell penetration. That'll work. Okay, arcane exploit, so more of this stuff. Armored Bass. Benefits the mage armor spell with a caster level equal to its Arcanist level. Already has mage armor active. She instead gains the benefits of shield of faith spell with a caster level equal to her Arcanist level. That one. Use consume spells class feature on the consume magic exploit as a swift action instead of a move action. Use a blast of force by expanding 1 point from her reservoir. This attack automatically strikes one target within 30 feet and deals 1d4 points of damage. So it's a magic missile, basically. Let's do Armor Mask first. That out of the way. And new spells, level 1. Banish. Temporary insight, blah, blah, blah. During your next attack, you gain a single attack roll. Gains +2 insight bonus. Additionally, you are not affected by the mischance that applies to attackers trying to strike a concealed target. That could be helpful. Okay, so that's level 3 for Gimpy. Veronica still has to hit level 3. So, Kineticist Blood. So yeah, this, that. So, Wild Talents. Slick. She doesn't see the blood stuff until level 5, it looks like. It's failures. Need cultures is equal to twice your current amount of burn. Need adaptation, same idea. Healer. You can heal even creature amount of damage equal to your kinetic blast damage. Blind Fight. Time you miss because of concealment, you reroll your mischance. Bull Rush. Let's get a focus now. So, slippery, basically grease-free stuff. Yes. I should get Shroud of Rada already. That's for defensive stuff. Another level. More skills. So, weapon focus. Kinetic blast, so she's better with those. Extended range, kinetic blade, or pushing. Extended range. So she's done. Okay, might as well level you guys up over here. Land. You get it level 3. Feet. Key pool. Fast movement. Key strike. Like mastery. Or master. That's good. Zen archery. Uses wisdom modifier instead of his dexterity modifier as a ranged attack rolls using a bow. Yes, getting that done. Athletics, mobility, perception. Did they aim? Blind Fight, Dazzling Display. Dragon Style. Dun, dun, dun. Hit points. I don't know what to get him. He needs more damage, but the chance to miss is increased too. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So point blank master. Oh, this is his thing. It's a heavy crossbow, longbow. Cammy, our shaman. Trickery for now. She's still a lockpicker until we can get somebody in there, into that spot. Point blank. Just doing crossbow stuff. Focus on the rapier. More spells. Sila. Stick with the paladin. Ability. Doesn't really help us there, but that's okay. Weapon focus. Oh, she doesn't have armor focus yet. So, she's going to be our tank, right? I think she's going to be our 6th slot for a while. Yeah, make her tanky. She's currently... she's in heavy armor. Fatigue, shaken, or sickened. Fatigued. Okay, she's got war courage too. So that's it for everybody, right? Yep. Okay, so Gimpy. You're set. No level 2 spells yet, though. Still at level 1. Oh, he's got another level 1 spot, though. What should Gimpy use? Burning hands for taking out swarms. We know those are coming. Set. He doesn't get level 2s until level 4. Huh. Okay, so she doesn't get spells. Land doesn't either. Cammy. She's got level 2 spells. Strength already. Barkskin. For her. Probably yourself too. And do 2 bark skins for herself and Sila. Well, there's that. Sila doesn't have spells yet. Okay, so that's where we are. Okay, no more scrolls for Gimpy to learn here. Gear. Oh, leather armor. We sold all her stuff. She doesn't need a weapon. Oh, Gimpy's familiar. This is nature, perception. So give that to Veronica because she's got nature. And you don't need to be carrying all these around. Right? She's got nature. Yep, that gets her a bonus with the familiar. And you get your longbow, composite, so you're set for now. Carrying this stuff around, I guess. He's good. That. Crypt Raider's armor. Give that to Veronica for now. Because Veronica's the main character. Cammy's in the party. No, can she not wear this? She can't wear it because it's medium. Whatever. Okay, so Cammy, you're good. And Sela. Yeah, this is for fighting the undead, or skeletons specifically. So, I think we're okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, well, this looks like to be a good spot to stop for now because we're coming up on just after 6 o'clock. And again, this is a really good spot to stop. Now we just have to save up money. How expensive is our next person to join though? That was 4,500. Guessing it's going to be 4,500 again. Okay, a lot of stuff. Still 4,500. So gotta make some money because we need. Basically, what we're doing is we're going with 4 mercenaries and 1 person that's 6 slot. It looks like that's going to be Sela for now. So seeing that we're doing the good route and go from there. So because she's lawful good, we're trying to move towards lawful good. That's the general idea, at least. We're still going more this way, but we want to swift. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But we're trying to go more lawful good. We'll see how that happens. But anyway, like I said, for 4 slots for mercenaries, right now we have Veronica. She is a blood kineticist. Then we got to get Mickey, Rocket, and Scout in here. What are they going to be? I don't know yet. But the main point, we got to make sure we get them in the right skill slots. So we need athletics, mobility, trickery. We need somebody definitely trickery. Stealth not so important. And then we have Veronica's doing nature and religion. If we don't get a healer, which we probably should. It's a question of who's it going to be. But anyway, so there's the plan for now. We'll see how it goes. And again, we're playing this again on Thursday. If you're here specifically for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Again, Thursday is the next time. But tomorrow, Wednesday, we're doing Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Continuing with that run with the elite units. Basically the Terminators and the flying guys, jetpack guys. Using them as much as we can, and again, we're continuing that tomorrow. Friday is Mech Online or Mech 5, haven't decided yet. Saturday is Christmas, so probably not going to be streaming, at least that's the way it's looking right now. Sunday is Pathfinder Day, meaning the first half of the stream is Wrath of the Righteous campaign stuff, and then second half of the stream is Pathfinder Keymaker Beneath Stolen Lands with Viewer Group 27 in their quest to not get killed by a boss, aka the spawn of Rovagug, because that's where we are in that DLC. Will they see it on Sunday? No. They got a long way to go. But anyway, there's a schedule for the next few days. So that's it. Tomorrow, stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. Some more Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you have to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.